little bit special at the moment. So I went ahead and I got some games from that I normally would play on my PC and brought them over here on my PlayStation. So I went ahead and bought Amnesia the collection. Now, the one on my computer is just solid Amnesia. I don't believe it's a collection. So this, I have 3 options. Not entirely too sure what exactly, if it's just like the collection, like different stories or whatnot, but I am excited to find out. So let's go ahead and get started with the Dark Descent. And, you know, after playing Amnesia, and actually, like, having to restart, because I allow myself not to play for a while, it is pretty accurate as far as I can get. It's like, you should definitely just play this game for the story and allow yourself to get in tune with the game instead of trying to rush through it and win or, you know, try to beat it. Because with this type of game, because normally I do just rush through my games and don't really pay attention, but with this type of game, if you really like to be scared and actually get into it, it's just best that you allow yourself to do so and take your time and actually get into it. You know, and from what I have played of this game, I do like it. I do enjoy it. I just need to stick to it and not just, I need to beat it. I actually just need to beat a game. I'm really bad about starting games and not finishing them. So I have a crazy amount of games, especially on my PlayStation 4, that I need to beat. And right now, BioShock is one of them. I've beat BioShock before, but I haven't, like, I've started it and I haven't finished it. That was my game choice for today, but for some reason I couldn't stream BioShock through our channel on YouTube. I could do it on my Twitch account, but I'm not entirely too sure if I want to start streaming on Twitch just yet.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Hello, Mello. I forgot how to pick up things. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's one thing for sure I can give advice to is once you find your tinderboxes and your oils for your lamps, use them sparingly. Like, don't use them like crazy or waste them because it is a hassle to find more. It's going pretty good. Can't complain. How's it going with you? That was crazy. Hello, Mr. Coffee. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, I haven't been able to catch the guys with the shoot the shit for Saturdays. But hopefully I can join the next session. I've been busy with work and the kids too, and I'm about to start school on my end, so getting situated there. I need to get out of this room. Was I supposed to go in there again? I cannot remember. Run and learn. Yeah, I'm really proud of the guys at the whole subscriptions. I know S been very he's been pushing. He's like, make it to 100, make it to 100, and then when we made it to 102, he was definitely really happy about that. I'm going to be studying for social work. I want to help with either families that suffer from addiction or the whole child protective service. Maybe work with the elderly on that too, but I don't have to decide right now, because I think we're going to be working on the basics. I have some college, but I believe I'm going to be starting out fresh, like as a freshman, because I need to have up to 100 credits by the time I'm done, and they only do up to 90 credits, so I gotta figure out how to get those 10 extra credits. So they're gonna see if my previous schooling will cover those 10 extra credits. I need to get out of this room. Yeah, I've always wanted to do something that involves us helping people and not, with it not being in restaurant or cleaning somebody's houses. I mean, kudos to the people who have that as like as a career choice. I'm not knocking on anybody who does that for a living, but I know for a fact it's something that I don't want to do. But I definitely feel like this is the best for me. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Where the heck did I find that lamp? I feel like I passed the lamp. I feel like, I've done this, like, I've restarted so much, you would think that I would know where this lamp is that I have to collect, but I've totally forgotten. They don't have it. No. Oh, booger. Need to get out of this room. Oh, hello. See, I feel like I don't need to do that real quick. I don't need that.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Yeah, I do have to say, with this game, like on my PlayStation 4, like I miss my PC because, PC Master Race, but I'm really enjoying how it's looking right now. So, why did I change to dramatic? Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to make a few adjustments on my end. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh. Definitely have to get used to the controls on this one. I miss my PC controls. Doing it. Some games are better with the controllers. Some games are better with the keyboard and mouse. And this is better with the keyboard and mouse, in my opinion. Uh-oh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
So we know we need the chemicals to burn that down, or the alchemist bit, whatever. I remember that. And always check your behind things, in front of things, on things, and drawers, because there's tinder boxes. See, look. Look. That's oil. So let's always check everything. Let's get in that nasty bit stuff on there. Also check under here, sometimes there's stuff. There's somewhere that has stuff. Yeah, you know, I didn't realize how important they are until you really need them. You know, and I'm kind of glad they are not, I guess, an overabundance in them, because the game wouldn't be the game if it was easily accessible. Probably hungry. No, I don't need to be in this area. Not yet, at least. I need to go up to the other rooms. Yeah. When he starts getting all, like, in his head and everything starts quivering around you, that reminds me of being drunk, and I don't like that feeling. It's kind of trippy for sure. I'm just gonna go to this area. This place is highly creepy. What makes it more creepy is just the sound effects and stuff. The creakiness, the noise in general. Never. You settle down. I totally forgot about that. I do what I want. Like, part of me, I want to watch streams or videos of this game, but because I'm playing it and I want the full effect, I'm kind of refraining from it. But I really want to know, like, more. I mean, I've seen some before
16th
I
of May,
started playing
1839.
and I get the
The
creepy effect,
unflinching
but
African sun has continued
it's
to
different
plague
before
our
you actually
expedition,
start playing this game. So I
making
never
it
thought I would play a
impossible
game
to
like
dig
this.
until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all.
I would love to watch X
story
play
in
this
its
game.
own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
I can't remember if he said he has or not. I think this game would definitely make for a good creepypasta. If it was co-op, I would definitely play it with him. And let him go first through everything. Or maybe I would go first, because if they sneak up behind you, they would get him first before me. But knowing my luck, it could be just, you know. Okay, I'm not seeing stuff. I'll throw S under the bus like I normally do. The sacrifice, exactly. Come on. Fine. I didn't want you to open anyway. Oh my goodness. My Anna, you and I are like destined to find each other or lure the killer to each other in Dead by Daylight. That's no joke. It always happens. That's just our thing. It's like, I don't really want to use that. Yeah, I was thinking about playing that game before I started streaming Amnesia. And then we do it unintentionally too. We should play that after this stream. I'll stream it. I know Gilf is at a D&D game. And I really want to do some co-op gaming. Oh, we could do Borderlands. Thank you. We spawn next to each other. It's just destined. We have a life link. That happens more than I like.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
You know, I
feel a
haven't
need
had
to
any
document
of.
my tribulation, for I fear that my
I
memory
haven't gotten
will
that
fail
far of,
me if I linger.
of the insanity yet.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground.
That
The men
when I
were
read that last part
superstitious
about
and fearful.
you saying that
They argued
the beast
loudly,
would eat
and I
him and
felt
stuff
their
like that,
strange language
I read
getting
that in
to me.
his voice.
I mustered
I
my
could
strength
legit
and
hear
yelled
him
at them
say
to
that.
continue down the slopes and broken steps.
He just has that
The crudely
particular
carved passage
voice.
confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us.
I agree with that.
Especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Alright, well, once I'm done with this stream, then I'll be happy to do that. I gotta keep the videos an hour long so we don't lose, focus. But this game, like, I wanted to do some streaming of my Dark Souls, but I grind a lot in that game. And I think it'll just be boring until I get to, like, a boss battle. Okay, I gotta go find Rebel. Did I check these boxes in? I did. Come on. That's true. I could. But see, I'm not too sure. But see, with the Dark Souls, I only have it for my PlayStation, and I only stream, so I don't know how he'll be able to do the editing through the PlayStation streams. But he knows a lot more about that than I do, for sure. But we're gonna use this dude's head to... Oh, okay. I like this. Alright.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I know there was something in here that I could break. Ah, here we go. Oh, thank you, and you enjoy those ice cream sundaes because they sound delicious. You have a good night. Just looking for... So you can obviously tell which books I need to grab because they stick out the most in these bookshelves. Just three. Okay. I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry about that, yo. My little miss was crying. Alright, so let's get this started. Come on. I don't think it triggered. Come on. God darn it. How's the other one? Oh my Jesus. The freak is it? Oh, hello. Come on. There's 3. There's 4. Oh my Jesus. You know what? Alright. I'm gonna look around for something else. So there's 1, 2. Oh, I can't go back that way. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Okay. It's quite annoying. Okay. there only 3 books? Could have sworn there was 4. There's one right there. I'm missing a book. And of course, I'm out of freaking oil. Jeez Louise. Oh, I'm getting so frustrated. was unlocked before. I mean, that door wasn't open before. Alright. So right now, I'm allowing myself to get some form of insanity because I don't have any light. Without light, it's bad. Light good, darkness bad. So when you hear, like, the way I see it, like if you hear strange noises or the growling that you heard, it's best to seek cover. Or if you hear some funky music, if I remember correctly, it's some form of music that plays when the creature is near. But when you don't hear it, you can look out or just be quiet going out. I am about to wrap up this stream because I'm about to reach my hour mark. So I appreciate y'all taking the time and watching me do horrible. Most of the time was just trying to figure out how to open that door. I always get stuck there. But I'll probably be streaming some more tomorrow after I get home. And look for on our channel for more Fallback Fridays and our Shoot the Shit conversations for Saturdays, and also to like and subscribe to our channel or like our videos or do what you want. And yeah, so just remember never to settle down and game on.